it was like it was perfect. It played into all their character traits that they had in their previous movies that they've made. So it was basically like you know what it felt like? It was like you have three great friends, right? But they've never met each other. But you're like, yo, you know what? You need to meet so and so, and you show them each other, and you find out that oh yeah, they fuck with each other. Like yeah, yeah. You see what I mean? So it felt like that while I was watching the movie when they were all like talking shit, and of course they're all Peters, so of course they're gonna get. And, I don't even think if it was me meeting four versions of myself, I don't even think I would get along with myself. Just saying, but yeah, man, it was a really good movie, man. Really, really good. Really good.
No, yeah, I really enjoyed it. One thing that I really liked was the fact that, this Spider-Man, Tom Holland, obviously he's getting older, he's maturing more, so there's a lot for him to learn. He learns a lot in this movie, but all the characters learn something. It's you got, and again, spoilers. You've got the different Spider-Men from their universes. They're a little bit older. They come in. They learn something about themselves and about, and not only are they learning something, but they're also sharing their experience with Tom Holland so that he, knows what to expect moving forward. All the villains are learning something. So it was just definitely the most mature out of all the Spider-Man movies. It was definitely I would say the most emotional and the most like thought-provoking one out of all of them. A lot of fan service. If you're looking for fan service, this movie is it. Definitely brought back a lot of the funny memories that we had from the previous Spider-Man movies. And something interesting that I saw online recently on TikTok. There was a gentleman. I forgot what his TikTok handle was, but he was saying how Kevin Feige is he needs to. He made a name for himself with the first couple of phases of the MCU. Mm-hmm. He accomplished what he wanted to accomplish. He made the Avengers successful series. Mm-hmm. But now his goal is he needs to top himself. So, and now I do think the beginning of this new phase was a little lackluster, in my opinion. In the beginning, I wasn't as excited.
I don't think that it was lackluster, to be honest. Like, if you think about the concept of what they're doing, like they went to TV, and everything that they went to TV with, like WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Hawkeye. What else did they come up with the phase? Eternals and everything. It seemed big. It seemed bigger than what it was
compared to like normal television.
Yeah, compared to normal television and the movie, it seemed bigger than what was being released like a couple of years ago. Like, oh shit, we're getting like movie quality stuff on television, and on top of that, it's about comics, it's about Marvel. This is fucking amazing. But I think the fact that I don't think the fans really were accepting it at that time.
Still excited though. I'm still excited. Kevin Feige has been doing a great job. I like the fact that he is constantly trying to push the envelope, but he also wants to do something that he knows the fans are going to enjoy. So he's doing a really good balance of both. Spider-Man is already the most successful movie of 2021. Yeah. It is soon to be the third most successful, like as far as like domestic box office in history, which is amazing to see, especially during a time of COVID that this is happening. It's already surpassed Star Wars The Force Awakens. It's soon to maybe surpass Infinity War. So definitely excited to see that.
The Sandman, he's the only one who's going to go back and live, because at the end of Spider-Man 3, he still lived.
Yeah,
like he just went on, and he was.
Yeah, his MO was like, I need to get back to my daughter. That's all I care about.
That's it. Like it's the 1990s again, bro. That that used to be like a common storyline in the 1990s of like, let me get back to my daughter. Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let me get back to my daughter. Everything was like about, let me just get back to my daughter. But now we need more complex stories.
There's a lot of single dads.
Yeah, a lot of single dads. What's that?
Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
I need to teach my kid how to arm wrestle.
Home.
I need to get to my son because I need to teach him how to arm wrestle.
What was Full House? Remember that?
Yeah, Full House.
We can go down TV shows. Like there's always there's no mom there, so there's always a father who's taking care of the kids in the house. What other TV show that had a father taking care of a whole bunch of kids? Silver Spoons. What's the other? Different Strokes.
So would you say that this is the best Spider-Man movie out of the Spider-Man movies? I know a lot of people online, I've been seeing this question pop up a lot on Instagram and on TikTok. People have been like the two movies that are competing is this one, No Way Home, and the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2. Those are the top two that people are like
comparing it to.
It's one of these.
I liked. I know as much as people don't like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, I really like part 2
of the Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, just based off of the whole I liked the chemistry between Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. Even though I just found out that they were dating around that time, I didn't know that shit. But the banter between both of them, it seemed like it seemed real, and now I know why.
So is that your top Spider-Man movie?
That's my top Spider-Man movie, and I'm competing with that one and this one right here, cause but I say that this one right here was more impactful for me. I really enjoyed there was no lackluster part of the movie. It was a 2-hour and 30-minute movie, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
Where would you put this as far as like MCU movies?
MCU movies? This is definitely it's cracking my top 5. Maybe my top 3.
Yeah, me too.
Ragnarok. I want to say Winter Soldier, and I want to say this movie. Yeah, this is like a I'm not actually watching the movies. I haven't watched some of these movies in a while, but just off of just pure passion for them, I'm going Ragnarok, Winter Soldier, and what's this? No Way Home. Yeah, those are my 3 favorite movies. Out of the Spider-Man series, this is my favorite one. And before this one was the first Spider-Man movie. What's the name of that one? Spider-Man Homecoming.
The first one?
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Yeah.
Now this one right here just is like it blew it out the fucking water. Like this movie didn't even really feel like a Marvel movie. You know, like how Marvel movies, you're always thinking like, this is leading to something. You know, there's always that thought that's in your head, like, what is this leading to? But this movie it didn't give me that feel like it was leading to something. It was just like, I didn't even have that thought in my head. And I was just thinking like, yo, this movie is fucking amazing. Yeah. Everything that's happening right now is fucking amazing. And I was into it. And they gave that little nod to different versions of Spider-Man being like, oh, you're from he said, oh man, what are you talking about? You're spectacular. When the Spider-Man was talking, when Toby was talking to Andrew Garfield and saying, no, what are you talking about, man? You're spectacular. I'm like, okay, I get it. So he's spectacular Spider-Man. You're amazing Spider-Man. And I guess Toby is supposed to be superior Spider-Man? Or that, I don't know. These acronyms, they're not acronyms. Those are
the adjectives.
Adjectives are fucking all over the goddamn place. I don't know how many different Spider-Mans there are, but I guarantee there's got to be a superior Iron Man or something in there.
One thing though, the reason why I kind of have this movie go up against, I do love Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. I do love that one a lot, but I still compare this with the first with Spider-Man Homecoming. I really enjoyed Michael Keaton in Spider-Man Homecoming. One thing that I love about him that I didn't see so much in this movie, and I want to see more of it, especially in superhero movies, is the villain showing restraint, but in a powerful way. Because I do feel like So there's the scene in Spider-Man Homecoming when Michael Keaton is talking to Tom Holland through the mirror of the car, and he's basically like revealing like, I know that you're Spider-Man. I'm gonna come after you. I'm gonna destroy. But he's saying it in such a calm way through the mirror, and you can actually see the fear setting into Tom Holland's face. And I love shit like that. Like I thought Thanos showed that powerful restraint. In other movies too, like, you know, when you watch Heat and you see Robert De Niro and Al Pacino have that scene, Robert De Niro was telling him like, I'm not going back. Like, I don't care. I'm not going back. And if I got to take you down, I'll take you down. But he says it in such a calm way. And I love shit like that. I love scenes like that. And I feel like we need to see more of that.
Yeah, man.
So out of 5 stars, what would you rate Spider-Man No Way Home?
You know, I want to be modest and say give it like 4, but I'm going to give it a 5.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 5.
I want to give it a 5 straight up. Out of the year, well, you're going to be... Well, I guess we could do our end of the year thing next week.
Yeah.
But this movie is worth a watch.